Afghanistan has fallen into the hands of the Taliban. An entire country is now in the hands of radical Islamists. This is a day of victory to terrorists and a loss to the West. US Air Force worked around the clock to evacuate its embassy in Kabul, the capital, as it fell into Taliban hands. Afghanistan is now going to be ruled by Sharia law. 18 million women, including girls, will be forced to cover their faces and will be treated as slaves, baby makers, and even sex slaves to the men of the Taliban. The Taliban is a radical Islamist organization that wants to not only dominate Afghanistan, but seeks to dominate Europe, America, Asia, the entire world.
It's our belief that one day Mujahideen will have victory and Islamic law will come not to just Afghanistan, but all over the world. We are not in a hurry. We believe it will come one day. Jihad will not end until the last day.
The Taliban will now head Afghanistan as the current president announced that he will resign, and I have to say that this is happening thanks to Pakistan and Qatar. These two countries are hosting the Taliban's headquarters. Pakistan helped the Taliban with logistics, supplies, and even supported their militants. All happened while getting trillions of dollars in aid from the US. Both Qatar and Pakistan pretended to be allies of the United States in order to milk money, but sided with the enemies of the US behind its back. The big question is what the leaders of the West are going to do right now, because this will determine the future of Western society. Because everyone is watching. The regime in Iran is watching, Iraq, North Korea, Assad in Syria, and many more. The Taliban is as dangerous and ambitious as Al-Qaeda, who is responsible for the 9/11 attacks. Letting them run an entire country will put the entire world at risk. That's why the world must react now. Thankfully, Albania has agreed to accept refugees from Afghanistan as of now, especially the Afghans that assisted the US and other forces in the fight against the Taliban. Because by doing so, bravely I have to say, they have determined their fate. Pray for Afghanistan, pray for our world.